Good afternoon and welcome to the Software Engineering Institute's webinar series. My name is Shane McGraw and I'd like to thank you all for attending today's webinar. Our webinar series presentation today is Maximizing the Investment from Your Software Product Portfolio, presented by speaker Linda Northrup.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to talk to you about a topic that I've been investigating for a number of years, and we here at the SEI have been investigating for a number of years. Most organizations in their portfolio of software reliance systems or software products have similar systems that are differentiated by particular features, but are very similar in nature. And for years, in fact decades, a reuse strategy has made sense.
Okay, folks, another quick polling question for you. And that question is, does your organization have a portfolio that contains multiple distinct systems having similar features and capabilities? Okay, and looks like most of us do.
And that was the question I wanted to know as we start out our conversation this afternoon, because if in fact you do have multiple similar systems, then you probably are engaged in some sort of way to capitalize on that commonality, some sort of a reuse strategy. And we technologists have been involved in software reuse for a very long time and have thought of lots of innovations that allow us to gain some reuse, at least from a technical perspective. And you can see the lineage of innovations from subroutines to components. But the issue with all that we did was that our focus was rather small-grained. The reuse itself was opportunistic, and it was technology-driven. And unfortunately, the results didn't match large business goals. We had certainly success, and we benefited the efforts that we were involved in, but we didn't meet business goals. In order to really have strategic business benefit from a reuse strategy, you need a strategic reuse strategy, a strategy that's going to marry technical and business activities. Software product lines are such a strategy. So we define a software product line as a set of software-intensive systems that share a common managed set of features that satisfy the specific needs of a particular market segment or mission, and that are developed from a common set of core assets in a prescribed way. Now, this is really not a new concept. It's a new application of a proven concept, a concept that was proven in manufacturing many years ago. More recent applications would be Airbus, or if you can stretch back a few years, an IBM 360, or just look around at McDonald's or Burger King. They all have common features in multiple of their products, and these products are developed from a common set of assets in a prescribed way so that we can take advantage of the fact that there are common parts. In fact, software product line is an innovative growing concept in software engineering. Now, what's at the base of this approach? Well, you have this thing called the core asset base. That's what you reuse, and you reuse it in the production of a set of related products, the products that have similar features. Key to this core asset base is the need for putting together these assets in some sort of a prescribed way. And part of that prescription is dictated by the architecture, the product line architecture. Now, when we use this set of assets in a way prescribed by the architecture, we need to do so in a repeatable fashion. We need to have a production capability that can be turnkey, that will allow us to create these products in a predictable and high quality way. And to do so, we need a production plan. So if we look at the asset base that is tied together by the architecture and the production plan, we see There is the technical strategy behind software product lines. Now, what are we targeting this technical strategy to achieve? Well, to achieve the development of a set of related products. Which set? The set that makes business sense. So we actually need a business